What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jason, back here with another gameplay. Today I'm bringing you something a little bit different than what I usually do. We're going to be playing some, if you can't tell already, some Mega Man. Uh, I love this franchise. This is one of my favorite franchises from my childhood. Like going back to the Nintendo Entertainment System way back when. The two franchises I played primarily were the Mega Man franchise and Super Mario Bros. So let's get into it real quick. Man, the music, the 8-bit music, man. Now this game specifically, this is Mega Man 9. This came out 2008. It looks like on the bottom of the screen right there. This is a 2008 game. In 2008, 9, and 10, or it might be like 8, 10, and 11. They came out with Mega Man 9, 10, and 11. So these games are the classic 2D side scroller, and they're just amazing games. So one thing that's new about this game that I was like, oh snap, is they have a woman in here. From all the Mega Man franchises, you know, it's always been man, you know, Mega Man, Tornado Man, Galaxy Man, but now they have Splash Man. And if you know, there's a way to defeat these guys. And since I've played this game a few times, I kind of already know. We're going to go ahead and start with Splash. So, thinking back on this franchise, just basically thinking back on my childhood, the nostalgia. My favorite was probably Mega Man 6. That was the one we had. And on Mega Man 6, you could charge, you could slide, you could do everything. In these new additions, Mega Man 9, 10, and 11, I can't slide, which is down and jump, and then you also can't charge. Usually if you hold the Mega Buster, you'll start charging. But they got rid of those just to make it as classic as possible. But the game is still extremely fun, nevertheless. So we're going to come in here, we're going to put in some work, probably knock out a few bosses. Almost died right there. Probably knock out a few bosses and then we'll call it. Oh, I was not expecting that. Other guy to move and I got hit. Man, I used to be a Mega Man connoisseur, if I do say so myself, man. So I'm hoping to do this gameplay with no deaths. Now don't quote me on that, but I'm hoping to do it with no deaths. That being said, it's real easy to hit some spikes. And it's real easy to hit some spikes, or even have a boss come through and do something I don't remember and then take my life. But man, Mega Man 6, definitely my favorite game of the franchise. I played that one so many times, man. It was ridiculous. Oh, I'm about to fall. Was not expecting that. I don't even know what that was. Fishbot to come through. And I fell again. I guess my skills aren't as good as I thought they were. Like I said, I used to be a Mega Man connoisseur. I am no longer a Mega Man connoisseur. It's probably been 2 years since I've even played this game. 2 years since I've even played this game, and even longer since I've played, like, you know, the original Mega Man 6 and stuff like that. I used to have it on emulator on my computer, so I could play, like, you know, some of those old NES games and stuff like that. I had the whole Mega Man 1 through whatever. And I also bought the Mega Man original collection on the PlayStation 2. And maybe when I get the full setup hooked up, I'll be able to bring that back and maybe play some of the other games. Oh, I fell. Oop, no spikes though. I almost jumped right into the spikes. I'm gonna have to wait for it to repeat. I almost jumped right into them. Getting a little impatient. Let's go. See, I told you there was a little bit of skills left. Just a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, me and my brothers, we used to play this game like crazy. Mega Man. And like I said, Super Mario Bros. 3. We had all the Super Mario Bros. That was my favorite one of the group. That was my favorite one of the group, so that was the one we played, getting the flutes, all that other stuff. But if I played anything, if I rebought anything, it was definitely Mega Man. So, alright, now we're here at the boss. That was a simple level. Remember the goal is no deaths. So she's gonna hit me with this. So if you know anything about the Mega Man franchise, you'll know that the ideal way is to find the correct boss, or find the correct boss's weakness, and then that's it. And then you can go ahead and smash out the boss. And like in Mega Man 2, like the weaknesses went from crazily scaled to like normally scaled as the games got as they got older and they got more efficient. In Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2, you could take out a boss with their weakness in like 2 hits. It was like 2 hits, and that was it. And you used none of your weapon energy. It was crazy. So, let's see what's happening here. Oh no, the police have taken Dr. Light away. Oh man, I forgot to go through the story. Basic story is Wily's robots are wilding again, but they think it's Dr. Light. Dr. Light would never try and take over the world, see? This is definitely Wily's doing. Robots are taking Dr. Light. Everybody's freaking out. Don't worry, I'm clear Dr. Light's name. Of course, that's my boy. Let's go, Mega. But Concrete Man, his weakness was Splash Woman's trident. So let's go and hit that. But like I was saying, from the original Mega Man, you could destroy your enemies with like 2 hits of your weapon energy. As they got further along, it became a little bit better scaled, where it would take, about half if you were good with it, or maybe the whole thing if it was just a weapon that used a lot of energy at once. Which was definitely more ideal, or it seemed more reasonable. It's not more ideal, because you always want all of your weapon energy for the final bosses, but it was definitely more reasonable. But man, the other thing I love about this franchise is the music, man. Like, the 8-bit music. Let me get this life, just in case. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but hey, stack up. Oops. The music is fire, man. If you think this music isn't fire, then we can't be friends, man. We cannot be friends. Oh, I almost died right there. Get rid of the spider. Oh, you see that right there? You see that? That could be death later. The screws is actually something they added in these new games, and screws. Where's the one it's gonna make me fall in the hole? There it is. Screws actually allow you to go back to the main screen, and you can go to like a mega shop and buy. Man. You can go to a mega shop and buy like lives, you can buy specialty items and stuff like that to help you throughout the game, the mega cans that allow you to get full life power-ups, all that stuff. So I collect them just in case, you never know, especially as you get to the harder levels, Wily's Castle and stuff like that. Alright, let's go. We're at another boss, so let me hit up with that weapon energy. Let's see if I can smash this out again. Hopefully without taking a lot of damage. Once you realize all these guys have a pattern. Uh-oh. Ah, he got me. all these guys have a pattern, and once you figure out the pattern, ooh, boom, and he's down. Once you figure out the basic pattern of all the bosses, they're usually easy to get rid of. Wily has a pattern too. The difference between him and a lot of these other bosses is he takes up so much of the screen, and sometimes his patterns are just like you have to be extremely precise. So he's difficult. But what the bosses, after you beat them a couple times and you realize their pattern, man, you can smash through them, just like I did with Concrete Man. So hold on, let me go ahead and hit this save real quick. I'm just gonna overwrite some of this old data. And let's go to the stage select. Galaxy Man's weakness is Concrete Man, so we just gonna keep chugging right along. We'll probably do 3, maybe 4 bosses today, and then we'll save the rest for another gameplay. Oh my god, dude, the music, man. If you ain't bouncing to this, man, like I said, we can't be friends. The music is fire. The 8-bit music is fire. Forever and always will be. So tell me in the comments below, what was your childhood game? What was your favorite childhood game? And tell me what your first system was. Like, some people didn't start, if it's a younger crowd, they probably didn't start off on the Nintendo Entertainment System or anything like that. Maybe your first thing was Super Nintendo. Maybe your first system was, oh my god, if I can, grab this ladder. Finally. Nope. Maybe your first system was a PlayStation 1 or something like that. And your first game, a lot of people are gonna say Nintendo if they're my age, or like my brothers. Sorry I'm doing all this jigging, I'm trying not to get caught by those guys, because they'll just drop you right in the spike pit. And I got caught by one. See what I'm talking about? Right in the spike pit. Wait till he pops his head. It was a little too late. And what was your favorite music? Maybe it was from Sega Genesis, or that Sonic music. Sonic has some fire music too. Definitely has Sonic 2. Sonic 2 was another game. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 is what we had as kids. Definitely played a lot of that stuff. But we also went outside a lot. Or if you didn't play any video games when you were younger, tell me what was your favorite activity to do. Like I said, we played Mega Man and our NES, our classic NES games, but a lot of times we would go outside most of the day and play with our friends. We played basketball. Oh, I'm about to die. Nope. I'll go out to friends, we had a basketball hoop, played basketball, played football, went down to the park, rode bikes, everything, all that stuff as a younger kid. This stage seems to be taking a little bit longer than the last couple. We kind of smashed through the last couple, I guess. And if Mega Man was one of your favorites, tell me what your favorite Mega Man game was. Alright, let me get the concrete shot equipped that we got from Concrete Man. This guy's pattern is once again pretty simple. He's just gonna throw little gravity wells, and he's gonna appear right where the gravity well is. Hit him a couple times, you'll be good. And then he has something else that he does where he kind of jumps at you after he falls down here. See, like that. And we out of here. So that's number 3. That's boss number 3. We kind of cruising on these. Let's do one more. Let's hit up one more boss. Galaxy Man's weakness, or Galaxy Man gives you this gravity. what is it called? Gravity well, gravity shot? Black hole bomb. Wow, I was way gives you the black hole bomb. And we're gonna run through and Jewel Man's weaknesses, the black hole bomb. So let's run through Jewel Man stage real quick. So yeah, like I was saying, tell me what your favorite NES game was, your first system, all that stuff. And if it was Mega Man, you know, or Mario or any of the other franchises, what was your first game? What was your favorite game? What did you play all the time? Or what was one of your other favorite activities if you weren't a video game guy? I've definitely met a few people during my time that said like, man, I never played video games. We just never had them. And that's cool too, man. You know, ain't no hatred. This is just something that was a part of my life. Hey, you want to see the trick? Hey, get out of here, homie. Nobody's trying to mess with you. Unfortunately, I can't do that down here. So I'm going to try and hit him with this concrete shot real quick, and it should be a one shot hit. Let's go. Back to the Mega Buster. But yeah, these games came out, like I said, 2008, 2009, and 2011, I believe, are the dates. And they are definitely some of my favorite games. Where is he coming from? I'm jumping right there because if he hits the ground while I'm on the ground, it'll stun me, and then he can just roll and hit me and cause crazy damage. Oh man, I got hit by it again. Let's go. Took a little bit of a hit on the mini bosses. Mini bosses actually, I think they were introduced in, man, what Mega Man game was it? Like, I'm trying to think. It was definitely one of the later ones, like maybe I don't remember them even being in 6. Maybe 8? Something like that? Almost died right there. You can actually get those, you just have to have one of the other bosses' abilities and you can grab that. But since I don't have that ability, oops, didn't get enough. Let's go. Those things are crazy annoying because once they hit the ground, your Mega Buster goes above them if you're on the same level as they are. Oh, all that damage. That's like a quarter of my health. But let's see if we can just take out this boy in one go, Jewel Man. His pattern is he jumps when I jump, and then so you can get him to jump over you. Have him run into that. Just have him jump over you. Oh, man. And that's it. Easy boss, easy pattern. Once you get the patterns down, man, this game is a breeze. But if you don't have the patterns down, man, it took me so long to beat this game the first time. It's crazy out here. So, now that we beat Jewel Man, we're gonna go ahead and get the Jewel Satellite. Pretty cool technique, kind of reminds you of something if you played Mega Man game before, maybe Mega Man 2, the Leaf Shield. Let's go ahead and save this real quick. Now that we've saved that, man, we're gonna run back to the stage select, but we're not gonna play another one today. Oh, cutscene. Perfect spot to end it at. Auto, I figured out something from the product code on that piece of scrap Mega Man picked up. That robot's period of use had expired, and it was scheduled to be scrapped. I feel bad for those robots, but their expiration dates are decided by law. They were supposed to be scrapped, so why are they going crazy? Because of Dr. Wily, you know. Anyway, Jewel Man, he defeats Plugman. So his ability defeats Plugman. So that's what we'll start off on the next gameplay. I hope y'all had a good time. Leave me some comments about what your favorite games was if you enjoyed this. I hope y'all did. Leave me some likes. Like, comment, subscribe. I've had a great time with y'all today. It's your boy J Simp signing off, and I will see you in the next video.